funniest moment at camp?
Funniest moment about I wasn't there. Like I was there, but I don't remember nothing. You might want to ask Lewis.
Lewis has all the answers.
Lewis knows exactly. He was there. I woke them both up.
Well, he fell out of bed.
What bed?
The top bunk.
Onto what?
Onto a chair.
Yeah, the chair.
Broke 3 legs off.
Shattered it. Shattered the chair. Shattered it. Shattered the chair. Shattered it. Shattered the chair.
Hayden. All right, Hayden, how do you fall off of the top bunk? By the way, Hayden, these bunks had rails all the way around them.
How do you do that?
They were like, we have to hold them.
Yeah, I feel like I was trying to sleepwalk.
Funniest person in camp.
Okay, there's 2 people that were funny together, and then there's 1 person that's funny by himself. They're all guys.
Okay.
Brian and Jake were funny together, being the police, and then Dalton was just funny because he's there.
I want to say the big furry bear himself.
Jake.
Carter. Carter.
I'll start looking at eternal souls instead of like individual people. Like I'll look at their eternal souls.
I remember the first night was talking about your attitude. And that's what it all starts with. Eternal soul.
I think being able to serve in whatever circumstance I'm in and realizing that God has me there for a reason to serve Him.
Oh.
I learned that what you commit to is going to impact your whole life, and you should commit to the right things that you're honoring God in it.
They listen sometimes. You have to kind of cut a bit, but you know,
they just got distracted sometimes.
it doesn't take much.
And one of them fell asleep.
I mean, last year you were leading it in front of your team, so you kind of knew them better. But with this, you had to go to each group, so you didn't know them in as more of a personal way. So that was different.
You weren't doing like everything with them, so you didn't know what they were really experiencing at this point in their life.
You could still relate, but not
Yeah.
as much.
I had Hayden say all of his. I had Lewis, I had Landon, and
Me.
Jake, and Adrian.
Sorry.
Well, the entire week we're going over that scripture, like in our private time and in our group sessions and at night. So like you're learning a lot about the scripture, and then you get the opportunity to memorize it. And by the time you memorize it, you already understand what it's talking about.
Yeah, you get the chance to like apply it throughout the week, as you're learning it. So.
Okay.
Kind of gives a meaning, a different meaning to the verses.
Well, you talked about like being intentional at one point during a lesson. And I think that's important. And like in college, we talked about this in Bible study or whatever. And it's something that I'd never really been heard anyone say. It's like be intentional with like whatever you're doing. Do it with a purpose and do it with like a servant's heart. So I think that's
I was thinking about what Bailey said too about the whole being intentional